Good afternoon, welcome back to KERNOW EXP. Today we're doing a walking video plus a little bit of droning too, folks. Now I don't have the mics with me today, but I'm sure you're going to enjoy this video. So we're going to look at some old mining remains plus more besides that. So we're basically heading down towards TUBBIES Head, which is just down there, and we're virtually on it now, so should be really good. So it's a beautiful day today, and we're making the most of it, folks. So down there, that little bit of land you can see jutting out, that is TUBBIES Head, and we are basically heading directly for it. So I'm gonna have to swap hands in a minute because I'm carrying the drone with me. So we're gonna get some drone footage of this today. I do believe there's an old mining hut remains of down here, so it would be great to be able to get to that today, which will be a bit of a plus because I've not physically been down to that one for quite some considerable time. So just chopping hands a minute. Chopping hands? No, swapping hands with the kit, so it just makes life a bit easier. So hope everybody's good, hope you enjoyed all the recent videos, and we've still got a little bit on the archive to release, so we'll be doing that soon. Now I need to devise a carrying thing for the DJI RC, because I've got it in this bag here, folks, and as you can see it's a little bit awkward. So we do fix these things, but we are a bit slow. We can't do it just like that, if you know what I mean. Like the motorbike, I've got some new mirrors on it, but I'm not happy with them, so I think I'm going to get bar end style mirrors now. I think that'll be better. Right, we're going down here. It's about that, eh? Look at the blue, look at the turquoise of the colours. So I better concentrate on what I'm doing rather than concentrating on the camera, because it is a bit slippery here. Now we've been here before, folks. We've been here probably about 4 or 5 times, I think. So we know what the score is. Now in the winter it's totally inaccessible because as you can see it's virtually a sheer drop. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend coming here in the winter months and what have you. So there is an adit down here which we've looked at before some time ago, and we've been into it, we've filmed it. This is quite a while back when we was in the early days of with night vision cameras and what have you. So yeah, so we're just taking our time. As you can see, it is a sheer drop. People have left their rubbish down here, which is not acceptable. Not really. Don't agree with that. Don't know why people do that. But look at the view. Magic, eh? Look at the drop down there. So apparently there's a shipwreck that went aground down here in 1920. And the only thing that is visible nowadays, so it's been said, is the boiler at extreme low tide. So that's quite interesting. Right, I'm gonna have to swap hands again because my arms feels like it's dropping off. So right, bit bloody awkward, but there you go. There we are, back in the room, folks. Oh yeah. Now it's extremely hot today, and it's always best from now on to take water with you, folks. Now I've got a military style water bottle with me with nice cold water in it, so that's good. So if you're planning to come down to Cornwall and have a visit, if you are out and about on the coast, always make sure you got a drink with you. I'm not preaching, it's just common sense stuff, but a lot of people don't seem to think the same. So yeah, always make sure you got a water bottle with you. And if you're going places like this, always tell somebody where you're going, because you know, there's so many accidents happen down here every year, and sometimes they're fatal, and I wouldn't want anyone I know to be in that kind of predicament, or anyone, not just anyone I know, anybody. So you know, a lot of folks don't think the same as me, but please, Cornwall is a lovely place. Of course it is, it's beautiful here, but it's fucking dangerous, folks. Every year, every single year, we always get people that are getting themselves in trouble. So it's common sense stuff really at the end of the day. That's enough of KERNOW preaching, folks. I'm not preaching, it's just common knowledge, common sense really. But like I said, not everybody thinks that when they come down to a place like this, they think, oh, it's holiday, holiday, holiday. Oh, it doesn't matter about health and safety. I'm on a holiday. It does not work like that. Right, so we're now approaching the entrance to a very old adit, which doesn't go anywhere. It's a dead end. I think they were trying to breach some old workings or something like that. But this one was a fail because it doesn't go anywhere. I know it looks like it does, but it does not, because we've been in there and had a look. So, but there it is. We'll go in there briefly, just have a little look. It's probably quite cool in here, I should imagine. There's moisture on the ground, so yeah. There you are, folks. Look at that. So yeah, there's water here. Oh, it's lovely and cool in here. Wow. So you wouldn't even know this is here, would you? Hey folks, you know, magic, isn't it? Yeah, so we've been to the end of that one. It's a trial, and what they were trying to do, they were trying to breach old workings, but I don't think they managed it. But yeah, it's quite an interesting spot. You wouldn't even know it's here, would you? Look, it's like a stoping there. Good cool stuff, isn't it? It's lovely and cool in here, I tell you that. Right, let's continue. So I'm not sure how far we're going to go towards Tubbies Head, but we're going to try and get over where that spoil tip is, or scree, or whatever they want to call it. So we'll head over there, and then we'll base ourselves there, and we'll get the drone up and fly from there, I think, and call that base camp. Now this bit we're walking towards now, we've not been here for a number of years, so it's just nice to do an update video of this location. As we said, there's a lot of places here in Cornwall that do escape our attention, and this one has, and I don't think I've got this one on video, so this is going to be quite an interesting one to get it on HD video, which is really cool. Oh shit, so there must be a bit of moisture there, an old entrance to an adit or something right there, folks. Look, because you see the greenery, see how green that is. That wouldn't naturally be like that, so there must be an old adit way there or something. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I might have to dub the audio over the top if I've obliterated the mic. I don't think I have. I think we're okay. Right, so we're nearing our destination there, so that's really cool. I have got the airband radio with me, so I think what I'll do is I'll just stop and turn that on. It's a receiver, folks. It's the same what TUBBIES has got. So there we are. So we'll just turn it on and see what we can get. Right, scanning through. That's cool. So we'll lock it there now. There we go, it's locked. Don't know if we'll get anything, but there's a strong chance we will. I'll put it in the back pocket. There we go. Had some in then. Came through. So it's actually programmed on to Nuki air traffic control and Coldrose. So we are picking up something there, on and off. It's always best to come places like this with at least two of you. Now, obviously I'm doing the Jesse Jones job today, but you know, I'm not, it's not too much risk. There's an old pathway up there. Alright, so we've got to get down here. So let's take it steady. It's always best to take it steady and watch where you're putting your feet, especially on this bit, because this is basically off the beaten track. So this is a old mine spoil here. See that? All broken stone. So I'm clearly picking up something on air traffic, but it's not coming through very clear. Right. Lots of broken stone there, folks, from mining. This probably would have been another engine house if it was continued, but obviously the mine or whatever ran out of finance. Right, so there's our first hut right there. So what I'll do is I'll just drop the kit just here, and we'll just go back and document that. So just put that there. Just take the water. There's our water bottle, folks. Always got that with us this time of year, especially for one person. Ideal. Right, so what we got here then? This looks like a dynamite store, possibly, or a little hut where the mining crews would have sheltered, because we are exposed up here. This is extreme north coast, very old. This obviously dates from the mining on the site here, and let's just have a look over here a minute before we go over to the aerial footage we're going to do. So just leave weapons and ammo over there, if you know what I mean. There's maybe a shaft here at one time, which is now filled in, and then we've got another structure here. So I don't think it would have been very nice up here, especially in the winter. Right now it's idyllic, but in the winter months you are exposed. So let's have a little look at this. So it looks like there might have been a wood stove in there at one time. Yeah, it's all fell in, folks. So that, look, cement there, that looks like a bit of cement. I don't know if it is or not, it may not be, but that is possibly where the fireplace or a little wood burner would have been, or even just a small fire. So this would have been inhabitable, or habitable, if you know what I mean. So they would have actually stayed in here. And so over here we've got Tubby's Head. We've never actually been down to it properly, so I don't think we will today. I think we'll just get the drone over the top. So, but yeah, this takes us back up to the coast path. Now this is a good spot to do bug out camping, because it's like a flat plateau, and you've got enough room really to get a tent on, which is awesome, eh? Looks like we've got another potential adit or something down there, which the only way I'd go down there if I was roped on, because that's quite steep. So that's really good. Might later on this year, if a member of the crew wants to come along, might do a bit of a bug out camping around here. That'd be good, wouldn't it? A camo tent and what have you, so you blend in. It's quite an idyllic place, especially if you've got plenty of food and water with you, you know. Right, well I hope you enjoyed this bit. Coming soon now is a bit of drone footage. I'm going to get an aerial perspective of where we are and take some photographs. And we're not far from Wheel Coats, which is just down there. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this bit, folks. Okay, here comes the drone footage. Well, there you go, folks. That's the end of the video. We've landed right on the map. As you can see, we are scanning for aircraft on the airbound receiver. Plus I've got the aircraft detection mode ADSB active on that, so we got no worries of any aircraft coming into contact with us. So that's the end of the video from Tubbies Head on the North Cornish coast. We're actually on the bit where the tourists don't go. There's an old miner's hut over there, like we said earlier, and there's another one there. I think that might have been a gunpowder store or something like that. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed today's video, and we got some great stuff lined up, folks. We've got boat adventures coming, we've got underground explorers coming, load more drone flights coming, a little bit more paranormal, and me and David have discovered some more potential urbex sites, so that's going to be really good. So I know the crew are anxious about having a look at that. So yeah, so I do hope you enjoyed today's video. From Tubbies Head, we bid you farewell. See you next time, folks, which won't be long.